lift me off the ground. Yes, I got to give thanks, oh Jah Jah, for taking me through all the stress and all the pain. I give it all to you people. This a journey, but it's never pretty. The kind of protected by the Almighty Father. Be strong, power and the glory, so that they could have their something tell you no be story. Chaka said, Jah Jah the master, he carry through trouble and disaster. Yo, the seek ye first in a life, and everything shall come after. Yes, I got to give thanks, oh Jah Jah, for all that you have done. Yes, I got to give thanks. You price me higher, you lift me off the ground. Yes, I got to give thanks, oh Jah Jah, for taking me through all the stress and all the pain. I give it all to you. Yo, give thanks to the doctors and the nurse, but most of all, me give thanks to Jah Jah first. Ooh, Jah Jah bless and me say no man curse me. I tell you this, things could have worse. Give thanks to me family and friend them. Me a pray for Jah Jah always bless them. Be love and respect me and send them. Almighty God guide and protect them. Yes, I got to give thanks, oh Jah Jah, for all that you have done. Yes, I got to give thanks. You price me higher, you lift me off the ground. Yes, I got to
giving thanks,
oh Jah Jah,
on the Pat Montague Show.
All the stress and all the pain, I give it all to you, me people.
And take yourself to 1942 when the first commercial around the world airline flight took place. Pan American Airlines was the company that made history with this feat. Some other firsts for today: Peanuts debuted in Sunday papers across the US, and Wild Kingdom premiered on NBC. What are we celebrating today? Because you know we celebrate everything. National Cuddle Up Day. National Cuddle Up Day. That's what we are celebrating. And what better song to cuddle up to than the song that's currently number one on the South Florida radio charts?
We the town and tell the people.
The veteran,
Hello.
the icon, Mr. Ernie Smith and his classic remade with Ed Robinson.
Have you ever been inside on a rainy night, holding your lady tight like I have?
Oh, you mean no more?
Have you ever had your dreams or long forgotten schemes coming through? It seems that I have.
Let me ask you, have you ever been to bed with music in your head, forgetting your daily bread? Oh, I have. I tell your friend it's true, it's a pretty thing to go through, just between me and you. Oh, I have.
'Cause right now the rain is coming down, Lord. It's coming down on my rooftop, coming down.
Saying hi to Calvin Hutton.
Holding tight.
I'm doing fine, my friend, and I'm even better now that you're hanging with me today.
Stop snow.
And the rain is coming down. Coming on
Saying
down.
hi to all my friends on TikTok, on Instagram, on Facebook,
My baby, holding
my YouTube channel.
all right.
Following Pat Montague, we're so happy to have you.
Now,
You left the car windows down. I love when it rains. Okay.
I tell your friend it's true. It's a pretty thing to go through, just between me and
I
you.
want to say happy birthday to some friends of mine celebrating their birthdays. Nicole Fiddler, Hope Hilton, Lakeisha Hawthorne. You celebrate your birthday today with Joan of Arc. Yeah. Montgolfier, the guy who invented the balloon stuff. The founder of Hyatt Hotels and McCall's magazine, Nicholas Spritzer. DeLorean, John, from the car company. Van McCoy, the musician. Pepe Le Pew, the cartoon character created by Chuck Jones and Michael Maltese. Earl Wyalinda was born today also. Rowan Atkinson. Kathy Sledge from the Sister Sledge Group. We say happy birthday going out to Vibes Cartel, to Stephen the Genius McGregor, and to singer-songwriter, musician, record producer, and performer Thomas Rashilo Williams, born on today's date in 1975. Rashilo.
They celebrate now, yeah. They celebrate now. Winning without fight is death. Lovers of war will perish. I know leadership don't mean damnation. Love don't mean retaliation. If we don't stop the wars, who's gonna be in charge? If they parade, they celebrate. Eat caviar, drink champagne. If they parade, they celebrate. At the death of the child of a slave. Child of a slave. Oh, yeah. Remember our forefathers' tears, the life which were lost for us to see peaceful years. We shall stop. Who remains God? If they parade, they celebrate. Eat caviar, drink champagne. If they parade, they celebrate. At the death of the child of a slave. Child of a slave.
Big up DJ James Bond in the house.
Unity.
My cousin, Mama Lola. Nice to have you with us also. All my friends on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, my YouTube channel, Reggae Global Radio listeners. So wonderful to have you all. And we are going to have us a great time this afternoon because I'm going to be having a conversation with a very, very special guest coming right up.
Feel no pain, I'll be back again. Have no fear, I'll be right there. I'll put the pills for your fever and chills. Just pay your dues, my friend.
And you know,
take my medical news.
I pay homage to all of the greats who started this thing, because if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be here today. I'm very, very happy to welcome today the man known as Clive Tennors as a special guest here on our program. Good afternoon and welcome to the program.
Good afternoon, Pat, and thank you for having me.
Mr. Murphy, Mr. Albert Murphy. Albert George Murphy. That's your government name. That's your government name.
Yes.
And I found it so fascinating that when I was reading up on you and all you've done, I realized that you actually started in this business the year that around the time that I was actually born. I'm blown away by that.
I figured that 1963, my first song was 63.
Well, you actually started before I was born then, because I came along 3 years
I know that.
later.
I know.
So tell me about that start, Mr. Clive Tennors. Tell me about that start in 1963.
Well, actually, I went to a rehearsal with Treasure Isles, and several other artists were there, like the Ethiopians, and you have Al Capone and Dennis Walk. And for some reason, he recorded me over them, and this was my first visit to Treasure Isle.
But first of all, let me start out by asking you, how did you even know you had any talent for music to to
Well,
take
you know
yourself
what?
over
I
to Trevor
was
Isles in the
singing
first
and
place?
dancing from about 7, 8 years old.
What?
I grew up in a neighborhood where there was a sound system, several sound systems for that matter. And I was a big little time dancer. And so I was singing all the American songs.
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay then. So you just decided that you were gonna go over to Treasure Isles and you were picked to record something.
Yes, it was with my first partner, Cheng. We call him Cheng. His name is Alvin. Yes. And so we went to Treasure Island and we were recorded with the Scatterlights,
Wow.
which was a big thing then.
Of course. So how did that make you feel? You know, you are a young person
Oh.
just getting in the business.
Well, I was very excited, you know. There's a little story that Cheng's father, he used to drink a lot and stuff. So he was telling his friend that I heard that Mr. Clive and Cheng go Kingston figure sing song, and police make after them and they run. We catch for come back to country. Unfortunately, he didn't know that Saturday evening when the cock crow at Treasure Isle, our song was being played. And that was a big thing. You know, I was young then, working at the store. And I didn't ride my bicycle that evening. I push it up and walk, let everybody see me.
Oh boy. So tell me, where did you actually grow up in Jamaica anyway? Where are you from?
I'm from St. Mary.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just a few miles outside of Port Marion.
Mm-hmm.
And I linked up with Owen and Leon. It was Owen alone, and then I actually started with Owen. But then Leon went away and came back.
Mm-hmm.
So he said I have to work with Leon Clive. So I went with Cheng. But we were close friends. As a matter of fact, one of those songs I sent you is a cover version of Owen and Leon, Running Around.
Mm-hmm.
And they were my close friends.
So tell me about what the reggae music scene was like in Jamaica in those days, in the 1960s when you were starting out.
Well, you know, to be very honest with you, people were singing songs that really get to people. It impacts people's life.
Mm-hmm.
And it's something that they, you know, can really reach out to when they're having a problem too. They could sing some of those songs just to comfort themselves. It was completely different from what it is today. It's good that the guys who are around today are continuing the music, keep it going, but the music don't stay long anymore. It comes today and die tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Okay, so I'm going to play what I consider maybe the Tenors' biggest hit out of 1968, Ride Your Donkey. So I'm going to play a little bit of it.
It was.
I'm going to play a little bit of it and then we're going to talk about it some more.
Okay, go for it.
Clive Tennors is our special guest this afternoon.
I was born a little lassie. My daddy bought a fiddle for me. And the only tune that I could play, yes sir, the only tune that I could play was Ride a Donkey. Not just for me. Gallop a donkey.
So Mr. Murphy, Mr. Clive, tell me about this, the genesis of this song, Ride Your Donkey. Give me the history
You know
behind
what?
this one.
Most of the tenor songs, there are some event. And that was an event. I went to the country where my wife's neighbor mother's from.
Mm-hmm.
And then one of the guys who sing with me was trying to ride a donkey. And I said to him, say, give me the donkey, man, for me, boy, me ride donkey, man, ride donkey. So me get on the donkey. And he honest, to be very honest with him said, Clive, that's a good idea, you know. I said, what? Him said, you said, ride the donkey.
Uh-huh.
So we said, let's go for it. You know, and we start, before we reach Kingston, and I was driving, but he sit in that back seat and we was singing that song and adding pieces and take away pieces. Now, when I took it to a few people to have it recorded, they turned me down. Like about 4 people turned me down.
Are you serious?
And Derek Morgan was the last person I went to on Tuesday night.
Mm-hmm.
He was having session Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
And when I sang it to him, he said, Clive, I love that song, but the session full, but I'm going to tell you something. Don't say ride the donkey. Say ride your donkey. Don't such form. So he gave me the punch.
Yes.
You know, he changed the song right there. And I sang it exactly the way he told me.
And the rest is history.
The rest is it. It's in movie. It's in a lot of documentary. A few, 2 different American and white body. Do it over Jerry Jarvis. Did it over for Monumentum. And I can't remember the other guy who did it too. So it's all around in different languages around the world.
Okay, let's talk a little bit about how easy or how difficult it was to make a living as a reggae singer from those days until now.
Well, I don't live by it exclusively, you know. I went in the insurance business, although I was producing, but I was an insurance agent in Jamaica. Then I became a staff manager with Alico, and I was there for like 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
And when I migrated here too, I went back in the business also. So I didn't live by it, but it could be very hard. Some of the guys have it very tough. One of my friend who died, I wouldn't call his name now, but he had some rough time and he had some super hits.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so it's not so easy to live back then.
Let's talk about, as you mentioned, death, the genesis of the tenors over the years. Because in reading up about all that has happened with you all, I realized that you have lost some, quite a number of members of the tenors over the years. Let's talk a little bit about that, Clive.
Well, I don't know what happened, but the Lord still restored me, and I'm still blessed. I still have decent health. I still tour all over the place. As a matter of fact, next month I'll be going again. One of the guys who died first down Mountain View in a car crash, Prof, and he was a great singer. I can tell you that. And then another guy died in Salomar, Delroy. His name has not been mentioned. And then Norman Davis died, and then Ronnie Davis died, and I keep adding people. And the last person who passed, you know him very well, was Howard Spencer.
Howard of Broward was on the radio station.
Yes, Howard of Broward. Yes. He traveled with me all around the world. We traveled, you name it. You name it, we've been over the place. The last place he went to was Belgium. And he was supposed to go to Las Vegas with me. Then he got sick, and his wife said, listen, he can't travel. No, we're going to travel at 4 o'clock in the evening, and I'm only knowing this at 1 o'clock.
Wow.
So I drove for Rod Spence, and he did an excellent job. I even let him lead songs on the show. Believe me, I let him lead songs. So
that's why you talk about being a consummate professional.
Yes. Yes.
Because the music, in spite of everything that's going on around us, we have to make the music speak for itself and live on.
Yes, the messages.
Let me ask you, for you, if you look back at your career from 1963 until now, so I know I'm turning 60 this year, so that means like 63 years of the music. If you could pinpoint the highlights of your career, what would you say they are?
Well, just knowing where I came from. And when I look back, there's a song saying, looking back over my life, I'm saying that I think I did very well. I wrote a song, produced a song, everything with the song, and went to Jamaica and did it for festival. And the song wasn't even selected because of politics. And that's the only song until today is on the Ministry of Culture and Sports, Jamaica 50 with the Tenors.
Wow. Oh, wow.
So when I look, it's very unfortunate for me, but when I look back over my life, I'm thankful.
You're thankful. Okay,
Yes.
so let's talk about the other side of the coin now. For you, what would you say has been the lowlights or the most disappointments that you've had being a part of the reggae music fraternity for 63 years?
There is not a lot of low parts to it. Some of the things, like if some artists that I should have recorded, Alton Ellis, which is Jamaica, in my view, and many of the top record artists, is the best Jamaican singer ever. And Alton rode with me numerous times, and I never asked him to record a song with me. I regret that one, and I regret I didn't take some things from him, because his songs is so great. I can tell you, he's just the best. He's the best.
He certainly was. Okay, so after 63 years, Mr. Clive Tennors, what keeps you continuing to do the music? And I hear you're touring all over the world and all that kind of thing. What keeps you going?
I am recognized as one of the best performers. When I went to Germany the first time, I did 1 hour and 45 minutes straight. And the promoter came down and said to Mr. Clive, I want to apologize to you. His name is Ozzy. Everybody know Ozzy. I said, what do you want to apologize to me for? He said, I regret all these years you've been talking to me and asking me to bring it to Germany. I never did it. I wasn't expecting nothing that I see tonight. And I'm not show-offing. I'm not showboating. I'm telling you, he said to me, you're the best among the best 3 that ever come to Germany. Since that time, I've been to Germany till I'm sick. Serious. No, up to about a month ago, he called me and said, Clive, can you come to Germany next year? Mm-hmm. I told him I'll look into it, because I don't like the far traveling anymore.
So, what are your plans for now? What your immediate plans? When you look at your career and music and whatever, are you thinking of giving it all up, retiring, stop working?
I talk about it every time, and then something came up and I take it.
That's what a little birdie told me.
It should
that.
have been last year or the year before. I still didn't give it up.
All right, then. So let's talk about the effect that, you being in the music business and doing all that you have. I know you're a family man. I'm very close with your son and your daughter-in-law. Tell me the effect the music has had on your personal life.
For one, I keep very good health. I'm not been stressed out a lot because of the music. I will sing songs even around the house, and it kind of helped me, a lot in my health situation, right? I don't have a health problem. And from time to time, I can always draw back on my music and meditate over what I've done and what I could have done better. There are many things I could have done better, of course, but I'm not regretting where it takes me.
Okay, so if I was to ask Xavier or anybody else in your family, what kind of person is Albert George Clive Murphy? What do you think they would say?
I can hardly think any of especially my children will have anything. They will only say that daddy is very strict. Mm-hmm. I watch their back, and when they go to school, if they're going to stay late and things like that, they need to let us know before. He used to be a big time tennis player at Jamaica College. And he was on the team, and he would stay once or twice. And I said, listen, man, don't make this mistake again. Let me know when you're staying late. And the other one went to Arden. He plays soccer, and he would stay too. And I said, don't ever let this happen. Mm-hmm. I'm very strict.
Of course. Okay.
And it pays off today.
All right. So
I wouldn't tell you who said he's the best person to ever meet. I won't tell you call names, but they said Xavier is well trained.
Of course.
He's one of your friends too. I won't call his name.
Yeah. So you've like I said, the tenors continue to keep evolving and so on. You sent me a song with Endel Majors, who is one of the people who are singing up front for you right now, called Homeward Bound. Let me play a little bit of that,
Yes.
and then we'll talk a little bit more about it.
Yes.
When I left my mommy and dad, I was only a lad. Ooh, yeah. I packed my suitcase with the little clothing I had. And I came to town, I pushed around, starving each day, even work without pay. No one seemed to care, they acted so unfair, so I'm going home. I've got to leave this town. Oh, I'm going home.
All right, so Mr. Clive Tennors, talk to me a little bit about Homeward Bound and Endel and his participation in the Tenors.
Well, he's a good guy, and we've been friends for many years. And so when I don't know if you realize that Hal and Tony spent some time with me too.
Really? Okay, now.
Yes, Alton spent about 3 years. He went to Germany, we went to England, he went to Belgium, we went to Vegas. He went quite a few places with me. But he said he wanted to go back to rebuild his group. He had a group.
Mm-hmm.
And he lead on a lot of songs because everybody that comes to my group have to lead. I allow them to lead song. That song that you just played, I recorded it already and lead on it. Done that same with him. And when Halden and then came, I just switched and said, listen, you're going to lead it. I love your voice. And you're going to lead this group someday if you want to continue with it. So I'll do harmony. I'm okay with that.
Nice. So you've been grooming people. That's what I'm getting from this conversation. That
yes.
the Tenors has evolved over the years, and you've groomed so many people and built up so many people in this business.
I tell you what, when Ronnie Davis came, nobody would recall that guy. And the engineer at Studio One told him, said, Clive, I have a good guy outside could join the group. And after he did the first couple songs with me, he didn't sing Ride the Donkey anyway. But I heard that he sang good, and I said, listen, you can lead. He ended up leading more songs with the Tenors than I do during that time, by far. Yeah, I let him lead, and he wasn't a good harmony singer then, and I love to sing harmony. So I was fine with it. I'm the leader for the group anyway.
So for you, it's never been about your ego or, you being the star of the group. You just wanted the music to speak well and give everybody a chance to showcase their talent.
Yes, the best I'm looking for.
And who would you say, in your estimation, has been the most outstanding person that you've worked with? And who's the person who you would have liked to have worked with that you haven't over all these years?
Well, you mean like another performer?
Yes.
I work with so many of them that I can hardly think of one that I've work with. I can hardly think of any of them. I work with John Holt, I work with Dennis Brown. We do a series in Jamaica, Island series, and so I work with most of those guys. I work with Alton, so.
So you can't think of anybody who you said, oh, darn it, I wish I had done some work with that particular person.
Not really. The guys who I wanted to work with, I work with them. I work with Clarendonians, which is my friend. I love them. I work with Pioneers. You name it. I work with most of the guys. The group I would like to sound like I would want to work with the old group, with the Paragons, the old group.
The original Paragons. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that would be a great, absolutely phenomenal combination.
Oh my gosh.
All right. So, my signature question when I have people on my show is you are hosting a dinner party and you can have any 5 people living or dead throughout history at that dinner party. Who would those 5 people be for Clive Tennors?
Living or dead?
Living or dead, any 5 people.
Derek is my friend, and I would like to have Derek Morgan there.
Derek Morgan, all right?
Yes.
You have 4 more spots. Who else you gonna have?
Are you talking about singers, musicians?
No, anybody. You pick anybody. Is your dinner party? Are you picking 5 people? You pick any 5 people you want. So we have Derek Morgan on the list already. Who else you want?
Okay. Well, Peter Austin would have to be there.
Peter Austin, okay? Tell me about Peter Austin and why he would have to be there.
Pardon me?
I said, tell me about Peter Austin and why he would have to be there.
Well, I just love Peter. He's such a calm guy, someone that is easy to work with, easygoing, you just have to love Peter.
Ah, okay. All right. 3 more spots. Who else?
I would want Alton there if I can get him.
Alton Ellis. Okay. All right.
Yeah, oh, yes.
Definitely. We did say 5 people living or dead. So now that's 3 spaces. Peter Austin, we have Alton Ellis, and we have Derek Morgan. You have 2 more spots on the guest list for the dinner party.
Ronnie Davis should have to be there.
Ronnie Davis. All right. Okie dokie. Speaks for himself. And the last space goes to?
Pinnacle.
Who?
You don't know about Pinnacle?
Tell me.
He is an excellent singer, has a recording studio up there in Margate, up in Margate Plantation somewhere up there.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, very nice guy.
Is a gospel Pinnacle the gospel singer?
He's a singer too, yes. He sings great singer.
Aye, nice. All right, so you're having all entertainment people. You never mentioned one word about any of your children, your wife.
Well,
you didn't invite me.
No, I thought that was automatic.
No, you don't invite one of your children, your wife. You don't invite me, but it's all right. All you entertainment people get together.
Some people are automatic.
Ah, sure.
Some people are automatic.
All right, try saying
and I'm sure like to have you there too. And I know we're going to be doing something soon too.
All right, so talk to me now about what you'll be serving at this dinner party. What's on the menu? If Clive Tennors putting on a dinner party, what's on the menu?
I love to do jerk chicken.
Uh-huh.
So I would have to do more jerk and barbecue for the people who don't like spicy stuff.
All right. Sounds like
a lot of people have the Jamaican curry goat.
Okay now.
and rice and peas have to be there.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of vegetable.
Yes.
And we could have some fruit cake.
Okay. All right.
A lot of fruits, other fruits.
All right.
Those would be the main stuff.
Wonderful. Mr. Clive Tennors, it's been a great pleasure, a great honor for me to have you as my special guest on this program. I just love what you've done in the 63 years plus that you've been in this music business and continue to do. And I really wish you health, strength, wealth, and much more to keep you going, because I know you're not retiring. I hear every year you say that you're giving it up, and every time somebody call you, you're on the road again. So so you know what?
I just want to tell you thanks, because in the last 20 years, I haven't done a real interview in South Florida. I haven't done a performance here in about 15, 20 years. I've been to Jamaica maybe about 4 times since then, but I haven't done anything else. So I'm just thankful that you thought and used me to come on this evening to talk with you.
Well, I had an absolutely phenomenal, wonderful time chatting with you,
Me
getting to
too.
know you better, getting to get the history of the music and so on. And by the way, can I tell you that I did reach out to your friend, Mr. Derek Morgan, so I'm expecting him to be the next special guest here on my program so we
I
can
got to,
talk
I
about
got
the
to hear
music.
that.
Wonderful.
Wow.
Thank you, Mr. Clive Tennors. Nice to have you, and wish you all the best in the world. And thank you so much for being a part of our show today.
No, I am the one to thank you.
All
And
righty,
I thank you and I do appreciate it very much.
all righty. You have a
And I
wonderful
hope you'll
rest of your
continue to do the
evening,
good work that you're doing.
and thank you so much. You take care.
You're welcome. A great evening.
All righty, Mr. Clive Tennors, our special guest on this program today. What an amazing afternoon we've had, just getting to know him and the music and the foundation of it all.
Oh, please, don't you go away. Please don't you act that way, girl. Please, I'm begging you to stay. Cause you know that I need you back in. You're my soul and my inspiration. You're all of God to get me back. You are my soul and my inspiration. Before you, baby, before you put it by. Oh, yeah, girl, please.
I'm just so bold away.
Run away from me.
Performing since before I was born. So I know Spring Chicken, you can see from the gray here, right? The Tenors, the foundation, iconic groups of Jamaican music, and we got a chance to chat with Mr. Clive Tennors today.
You're my soul and my inspiration. You're all of God to get me back. You are my soul and my inspiration. Before you, baby.
Next up, our conversation with Mr. Derek Morgan. We'll tell you all about that and when that will be happening. To the foundation, we have to celebrate the people who started it all. If it wasn't for them, lots of us wouldn't have this career in this business that we have. Anyway, people, speaking of people who make it happen, I want to thank some of my sponsors for continuing to allow me to hang out and be here with you. So let me take a quick pause with a few of them. And then when we come back, we have to wrap things up here on this, your favorite radio station. Hey family, guess what? Barrel shipping to Jamaica just got so much easier with JP Logistics Solutions. They deliver straight to the port in Kingston from South Florida, fast, easy, and reliable. Take advantage of their special $60 rate to Kingston, Jamaica with guaranteed weekly sailings. Enjoy door-to-door delivery in Jamaica, a flat collection rate from most South Florida locations, and full clearance in Kingston. No hassle, no stress. You can even schedule your pickup time, just 2-day transit. Call 305-885-0558 or 876-483-7263 or email sales@jplsusa.com. That's JP Logistics Solutions, making shipping and logistics simple.
Call Seafood Restaurant is the best in seafood and Caribbean dishes. Lunch special only $4.65 from 7 in the morning to 11 at night. This a Call Seafood. So bring your appetite. Food so good you woulda think mama cook it. Food so good you think your mama in the kitchen. Food so good you would think your mama was in the kitchen. We got 2 locations. Abadingo, Papa Michigan.
From Florida to Jamaica, St. Vincent and the Caribbean, barrels, boxes, appliances, and more. Lewis & Company gets it there fast and secure. Low pickup fee. Call 954-850-7810. That's 954-850-7810 or 305-747-2295. That's 305-747-2295. Lewis and Company, your community shipping company.
Yo, Jamaica strong again. From Senti to Mobay.
Summer Echo Slim the beats and still together we rise.
Spread love.
Special play for all the Jamaicans recovering from Hurricane Melissa.
We build back better. The wind mash up the town, but the love still around. We lose a lot, but we never lose ground. People come out, lend a hand out, and neighbors help neighbors, that's how we stand tall. Tears did a fall, but faith still call. Under the rubble, hope rise for all. From Clarendon straight to Westmoreland, we rebuild better the whole island. Together we rise, together we strong. After the storm, life carry on. Sunshine again, we'll sing this song. I love how we weapon so nothing can wrong. Together we rise, together we heal. Melissa come but she can't steal. We are the spirit, we hope so real. Jamaica stand tall, steel past steel. Look on the youths, them out in the street. Sweeping the yard, helping clean the beat. No hands give help before them eat. That's the soul of Jamaica, pure and sweet. Farmers plant back, musicians sing track. Radio a play, hope we bring we back from yard to abroad. We get the support and we not lose hope. Spread love, relief, that's the movement. Faith in our heart, that's improvement. One Caribbean, one commitment. Together we strong, together resilient. Together we rise, together we strong. After the storm, life carry on. Sunshine again, we'll sing this song. I love how we weapon so nothing can wrong. Together we rise, together we heal.
Say hi to Nisha Mohammed, Big Al,
We are to
Johnny Joe,
we hope so real.
Island Expert.
Stand tall, steel for steel.
All my friends on
No matter the
all the
star.
different platforms that we're broadcasting on at this
From the
time.
grind to the-
It's so fabulous to have you all with us here on the Pat Montague Show.
Together we rise, together we strong. After the storm, life carry on. Sunshine again, we'll sing this song. I love how we weapon so nothing can wrong. Together we rise, together we heal. Melissa come but she can't stand. We are the spirit
Respect to you.
for real. Jamaica
Thanks for checking in, my brethren.
from Senti to Mobile.
Here's Sharita Lewis with her take on a D Brown sound. Love has found its way.
Love has found its way in our hearts today. Love has found its way in our hearts today. Oh, oh yeah. When your love is beautiful, there's nothing that can go wrong. When two hearts beat together, it's like an everlasting song. It's like an everlasting song. Yeah. The moon shines bright over yonder, and it makes me feel so fine. I'm so thankful for you, baby, that Jah has made you mine. I'm so thankful that Jah has made you mine. Yeah. Love has found its way in our hearts today. Yeah, yeah. has found its way in our hearts today. In our hearts.
Now, we lost a couple of people on today's date in history. Georgiana Tillman from the Motown girl group The Marvelettes died from lupus and sickle cell. She was only 35 years old. We also said sayonara to soul jazz singer Lou Rawls, who died at the Cedars-Sinai Medical Center in Los Angeles on today's date in 2006. He had been battling lung cancer.
Your love is so hard.
A couple of other infamous things that happened today. Figure skater Nancy Kerrigan was clubbed on the right leg by an assailant at Cobo Arena in Detroit in Michigan. 4 men were later sentenced to prison for the attack, including her rival Tanya Harding's ex-husband.
Oh baby, you make me feel so very happy. Even the blind man can see that your love can be so beautiful. Love that's meant to be. Oh baby, love that's meant to be. Yeah. Love is found this way in our hearts today. Yeah. Love has found its way in our hearts today. In our hearts today.
Hey, out there, we want to thank you for joining the Pat Montague Show today. Tim, also Nadine, Faith Reed,
Put a smile on my face.
and everybody all over the world. Reggae Global Radio listeners,
There's never a
Facebook fans,
happy day.
Instagram, TikTok,
Cause the love
and of course, all the people on my YouTube channel. It's so great that you all were with me for today's show. I had me an amazing time, and I hope that you'll join me the next time I'm back live with you.
love has found its way. Oh, love has found its way in our hearts today.
Leaving you today with Thomas Rashilo Williams, born on today's date in 1975, leaving you with one of his most powerful songs on this afternoon.
They celebrate now.
Child of a Slave. Take care of yourselves, my friends.
Celebrate now. Winning without fight is best. Lovers of war will perish. I know leadership don't mean damnation. Love don't mean retaliation. If we don't stop the wars, who's gonna be involved? Hooray, they celebrate. Eat caviar, drink champagne. Hooray, they celebrate. At the death of the child of a slave. Child of a slave. Oh, hey, yeah. Remember our forefathers' tears, the life which were lost for us to see peaceful years. We shall stop. Who remains God? If rain, they celebrate. Eat caviar, drink champagne. If rain, they celebrate. At the death of the child of a slave. Child of a slave. Oh, hey, yeah. Unity only accepted goals. Conscience must decide the destiny of souls. Wheels rolling down a hill needs no push. Works of the KKK shouldn't be done by us. Instead of love you hate, so they jump. If it rain, they celebrate. Eat caviar, drink champagne. They celebrate at the death of the child of a slave. Child of a slave. Oh, yeah. Leadership don't mean damnation. Love don't mean retaliation. If we don't stop these wars, who is gonna be at fault? They celebrate. Eat caviar, drink champagne. They celebrate at the death of the child of a slave.